You're watching Around Town with Henry Dormann.
I have the most fun, and I found a place that you're going to really enjoy, and you're going to save a lot of money, so get a pencil because this is important. This is Brian. Brian, how do you spell pronounce your last name? Borchert?
Borchert.
Borchert, you're French.
Yes.
Ah, fancy.
Yes.
He is the top sales guy in New York State, and I think in most of the country, for solar panels. And the name of the company is?
Halco.
Halco.
Yep.
Named for the guy who
Yes, it's owned by Hal and Tammy Smith.
Isn't that nice?
Yep.
And you are the highest earner.
I do
You make more money than he does.
Well, some might argue that, yes. Some other people might argue that as a no. But yes, I do. I seem to do okay for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that Halco kind of believes, the philosophy that we try to take with every customer is essentially trying to reduce energy usage through a series of treatments. Our backdrop here displayed basically kind of shows the number of areas that we can treat in a home.
And you have it at your home.
Yes, very much so.
Your kids love this.
They love it tremendously.
Do they know what it is?
They have no idea. I have two kids that are actually under 2 years of age at home, and so what I do love about it is the fact that I can be out talking with customers and I can show them I have an app on my phone that actually shows how much power I'm producing at that moment, and so to be able to show that to a customer is fantastic.
Now you're going to say that it's to everybody's benefit to have solar power.
Yeah, unless
you have other power interests too.
Absolutely, but what I would say is that if it always starts with an energy audit. There's a program through NYSERDA, which is a New York State program, where most people qualify for this energy audit. It's a no-cost audit. There's no obligation, but it's really kind of about an education in your home and to kind of look at certainties that we know that we can help you with. Like, for example, insulating your attic is an average around 20% savings on your utility bill. And all you did was insulate your attic. And then so there's a series of steps that are usually taken in order to get you down to that infamous net zero. I have customers that do not pay anything but $17 a month for their utility for everything in the home.
Now, people need to contact you to find out more about this.
Absolutely.
Do you have a website? Do you have a telephone number? And how does somebody get a survey for their house free from New York State?
Really, the easiest way is to go on to our website. It's www.halcoenergy.com. There's a link right on there. You can actually just put your information in there. And some people may have taken advantage of having an audit done on their home. We have no issue in coming out and kind of redoing or reassessing the audit if they weren't necessarily happy with the first process
that they received. Pay you for that?
No, absolutely not. We've never charged anybody to do an energy audit. We need to do the audit in order to make sure that the areas that we're trying to focus on and show you those potential savings are going to truly be those potential savings. And I can't just come in and say and point and look. I really need to run a blower door. I mean, that's probably the most important test that we do other than the health and safety.
What's a blower door?
So a blower door is where...
You got all these interesting new things.
We use infrared.
You really get so excited about this all the time?
I get excited literally every single day that I wake up about the opportunity to go out there and help people because I live in an 1850 house. The house is 2,700 square feet. Geothermal, fully insulated, solar panels. I got a pool, in-ground pool. I take the heat from inside my house and I actually will heat my pool from air conditioning my home. I'll literally absorb that energy and put it out into my pool. So it's a way to live comfortably, but also make it where it's a very inexpensive way to live because the cost of energy is going up. That's what we know. That's a certainty. We don't know. What is uncertain is how much is it going to go up. With the new EPA mandate and regulation of the methane capture that is about to basically be released, that is going to have a huge effect on everything, electric, natural gas, fuel oil.
I don't know anything about that.
So out of the Paris summit, Obama signed the Clean Energy Act that basically came back to the United States to try and reduce the amount of greenhouse gas that we emit as a country. And the EPA came out with a regulation where power companies and oil companies and gas companies now have to capture methane gas and instead of just burning it off the way that they do now. And so the billions of dollars that it's going to cost to redo the infrastructure that they have in order to make that happen, you don't think that they're just going to absorb that cost, right? So they're going to end up rolling that out to the customer, the consumer. So the more energy you use, the more it costs.
You should be a teacher.
I've been told that actually as well. But I'm very passionate about what we do. I'm an ESF graduate. I have a degree from environmental science and forestry with a focus in forest health. I do care very much about our planet Earth. I want it to be here for generations to come. And last year was literally the hottest year on record since we've been keeping track. So global warming is here. 2016 has already been warmer than 2015. And we're on pace to make yet another record-breaking temperature for our, in this time. So it's only going to get worse and worse. Well, the warmer it gets outside, the more people will run air conditioning, which of course now you're using more energy. So what's really nice is like my air conditioner will run and I'll go out to my meter for my solar panels and I'm still feeding electricity onto the grid. So I'm essentially running my air conditioning for free at that time. So it's an awesome opportunity to look at whether you do it in stages of just insulating the house, and now you can run your air conditioner less or run your furnace or boiler less because you've made the house more comfortable, less air exchange, and that goes back to the blower door. The blower door is a test where we want to look at how much air is infiltrating into the home. So through the attic or through the basement or around your windows and doors, there is air movement that comes in. So what we do is we will look to see how much actual air is coming in and how much air should be coming in based off a mathematical formula to determine what the building airflow standard should be.
And now you're going to come and tell me what I should do at my place.
Absolutely.
At my home.
Absolutely.
And what if we got 3 or 4 buildings? You do all of them?
We do all of them. We do all of them. And then you can actually potentially look at doing one large solar array and offset the solar at multiple locations.
Now, if people call in and contact you, do they get a special break because they see it on this television show?
Absolutely. What we can do is, if you mention the show, we'll offer you a 5% rebate or discount right off at the top of what we do.
Need the phone number?
Actually, the website is really the easiest way to get to us.
Thank you. You are a terrific salesman.
Thank you very much.
You should see his eyes glisten when he talks about solar. Well, your family must be really sunk into this.
Oh, very much so.
Good. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to ask him to come and do a survey. Who knows, the next time you see me, I may be up on the roof.
Around Town with Henry Dormann.